Hi, my name is India Bailey, and I am a senior on the track team at YSU. I do weight, hammer, and javelin. I started my athletic career in competition cheerleading, and if anyone listening has done competition cheerleading, they know it's very by the book, and you need to do what you need to do, and you need to do it good, or you're going to get taken off the mat. So I think that gave me like a sense of accountability. The best advice that I would say that I've been given by a previous coach is to go back and do it again, as many times as it takes to go back and do it again so it looks good or so that you do things to the best of your ability. Go do that. Practice makes perfect. The most important thing that I focus on in training is definitely my form. I think form is so important and so underrated. Like if you're doing things the right way, you're going to get better results as opposed to if you do things your own way. So I like to like video my reps so I can watch it back and just see where I went right and where I went wrong, and then go back and do it again and try to make those things better. So when I was 16, I tore my Achilles, and then my freshman year of college, I tore my ACL. So injuries have been a very big obstacle to overcome. But my advice to younger athletes would probably be to just focus on recovery. Even if you're not injured, go in, get some ice, get some cupping. It really does help to be ahead of injuries, because if I would have done that, maybe that wouldn't have happened and set me back so much. When I was being recruited, I was playing 3 sports. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with my college career. I knew I wanted to do cheer and either track or volleyball. But I ended up coming here for track, obviously. I got recruited for javelin, and some advice that I would say to younger athletes is to go in there ready to retain some knowledge, ask some questions, really gain a familiarity with the school that you're going to be attending. You don't want to go into anything like blind and, oh, I didn't know this was going to happen. Like, it's important to, pay attention and retain information. So actually my first like recruitment, like when the first time I came here, it was a football game, and I met my whole team, and uh, it's important to build like a chemistry with the team, even if you don't know if you're going to go to the college, per se. Do not base your choice off of what anyone tells you. Like, your friends might want to go to this school, or your parents might want you to go to this school. You need to do what is best for you. You're becoming an adult. So you need to make an adult choice by yourself, and go with your heart, follow your heart, wherever it takes you. Youngstown State is like a smaller D1 school, so you get more of an individualized perspective when it comes to, academics or even athletics. Like, it's very one-to-one, like even with my advisors, it's very one-on-one. I started out doing javelin here. I got recruited for javelin, and then I picked up weight this year and hammer. So I would call it an accomplishment to see myself improve as much as I have since I've started. My first mark I think was 12 meters, and then this past weekend I threw 1464. So it's like incremental. I've always really been someone who just goes and kind of gets things done. So I wouldn't call it a balancing act between athletics and school. I think athletics are fun. I think track is fun for me. So it's not really a job per se as much as school is. Like, I go to school and I get homework done and I go to class, and that's it. But when I go to track, I really enjoy it. So I don't think of that as something that I need to go do. I think of that as something that I want to go do. When I graduate, I plan on coming back to Youngstown State for my graduate degree in counseling, and I want to be a family and marriage therapist. This year, I really want to hit the goal of throwing 16 in competition in weight, and like I said, we're incrementally climbing. Hopefully we'll get there this weekend, maybe if not this weekend, next weekend, but we are working towards that goal. My team is very supportive. They support everyone on the team, and it's like regardless of if you would like somebody outside of track, or like if you like there's no drama, it's like a very professional friendship. And I think that's what is so important on a team, is that your teammates hold you accountable and they have that level of professionalism, and you're not all just like buddies, and you're all like, they're not influencing you to do anything bad, or you know they want the best for you, and that's so important. It's important to not lose sight of your goals when you are pursuing a D1 scholarship, but it is also important to take time to really love the things that you're doing, because you're going to be doing this for a long time. Like, I've been doing track for like 8 years, and that looks like a long time, but it doesn't feel like a long time to me because I really love what I do. So take the time to have fun with your sport. Take the time to, interact with your teammates and, build a base around the sport that you play. Don't just go play your sport, but really integrate it into your personality, and, take the time to love what you do. My name is India Bailey, and I go to Youngstown State, and I am on the women's track team.